All right, it's 5:30 a.m. We got a car, a couple cameras. Gonna go have some fun. I can get closer. Here's the true test. Chris, let's see what you got.
NOS, high performance energy. Drink NOS, fuel victory.
That was a blast. I'm done.
Right now you're watching Enable, one of the youngest players on the circuit at the age 17, rocking his gunners and his beautiful red hair.
He is probably one of the flashiest players in the game.
Enable? Wow!
Now it's Enable's turn. Taking faces. He's playing good right now.
Ninja forcing Enable back. Enable with no shield, staying alive and finishing off Swift kill.
Wally stayed alive.
Oh my god, what a great shot by Enable.
It was the Quo and Enable doing business. Invictus has too many members alive.
Yeah, right now Enable doing work with that grenade launcher. They're going to be putting this up to the landing and hoping that they can get control of the Invictus base.
Enable knows Watch has that sniper. Great flank using that lift to come behind him. The opportunity he created. Nice long-range grenade, so he's going to make up for it with that assist on Ninja. But we now have two snipers, one in the hands of Flamesword, one in the hands of Enable, and we just need 2 more kills.
Yes, they're crushing it right now.
No need for rockets when playing like that. Enable going off, and he is standing up, getting some love from the crowd.
He is on fire right now.
Enable's going to help out the team. He's going to drop. Oh, goodness.
Enable being so sneaky. They have absolute control right now of the impact base.
Enable just has no care in the world right now. He's like, you know what, I'm going to use my animations. I'm making a point because I'm better. I'll snipe your grenade. You have nothing you can hit me with.
Can't stop this kid.
Sorts of confidence, right? He is so happy probably to win this tournament. You look at him, he's shooting dead bodies, celebrating already.
Congratulations to Status Quo, our 2011 Dallas champions.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting this one kicked off. Game number 1, SLU versus Cloud10. Chris, what game type is it?
It's going to be on CTF Countdown, one of the most exciting and fast-paced game types we have here at MLG.
All right, well, let's jump into it.
Capture the flag.
All right, now, Chris, for the viewers, what is the most important weapon to control in this map?
Well, here on CTF Countdown, it's going to feature a rocket launcher and a sniper rifle as kind of the two main power weapons. But the most important weapon is going to come down to the rocket launcher. On almost every single map where there's a rocket launcher available, you're going to see teams wanting to control that above everything else because of exactly like that. It looks like an automatic kill.
And the thing with the rocket launcher is on Capture the Flag, it's located outside up on the 3rd level, which you're not going to see a lot of teams go there because it's much more convenient to stay on the 2nd level of the map just because you can run so many more flags and the evade abilities right there.
Exactly. Most of the weapons and stuff on this map are going to be located farther down on the map because most teams, the higher position in Halo is always seen as an advantage. They put the power weapons lower on the map to kind of force teams to get away from that high position and make it fair.
Couldn't agree more. And look at this. Right now, Cloud10 is the first one to get a flagpole, and Soldier 187 is unable to get it, and Cloud10's the first on the board. Unbelievable start.
Yeah, these amateur guys played all day yesterday. I've got to think they've started to refine their game. And we've seen it before, especially in Columbus, these teams coming out of the amateur bracket, just beating up on a lot of these pro teams who I don't think are really ready to play these guys.
I think everyone overlooks the teams because they get in this ego that since they're a pro, no amateur can beat them, but that is not the case here at all.
Well, we're still in the early stages of the MLG season here for Halo Reach. Teams are still trying to figure out where they really stack up. Points from Halo 3 were a big decider on how teams started out this season. And right now, you know, the better teams are starting to finally come into the pro bracket.
Couldn't agree more. Royal 2 looks like this SLU was trying to get a flagpole, but no one is in position, and that is all 4 down. And we have another flagpole right now by Cloud10, and they're going to be running at garage door. Royal 2 finally coming off the respawn. He's going to put shots down, but I think they're going to be able to get this flag cap.
Well, sometimes it's a pretty questionable decision to run it to that garage side because of the ability of swagger like us spawning up top on the level 3, and especially in the level 2, they can sprint almost freely into this Cloud10 base. And right here you see there's going to be a flag standoff for the foreseeable future.
And that is another reason why controlling level 2 is so important, because then you force the other team to spawn level 3 or in their garage door, and it's much harder for them to stop the flag.
Yeah, Cloud10 right now just trying to force the flag in, just fusing bodies. Finally there, putting in the flag and going up 2-0. But because they did that, they've given up almost full control of this map, and it almost looks like a guaranteed cap here for SLU.
But the thing with this Cloud10 squad is they're winning the big battles. Someone, I don't have the name right now, but just won a huge battle outside, picked up the rocket launcher, and he's going to be coming on a flank to stop this flag. And it looks like they're going to be able to return it. So SLU starting off very shaky and unable to get control of this game type right now. And I want to listen in with this Cloud10 squad just to see what's going on with them. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, most of these guys are pretty unknown names. I'd love to listen in, see how their communication is, and see how they're playing and feeling right now.
All right, crank up those Astros, ladies and gentlemen.
Your last 20 seconds for snipes, guys.
Flag drop.
Head into enemy drop. You got a background spawn. I got a stairs spawn.
Catwalk right now.
Alright. Pushing a stairs.
10
seconds for snipes.
They're background, guys. They're background.
Freeze up through the background. Freeze up through the background. It's 2 dead. It's 2 dead. Snipes, you're gonna go. Okay. Someone get sniped if they can. Red head.
Flag.
On garage. Watch garage. Good shit.
I'm with you, man. Get sniped.
Watch us too. One is 30. I'm on the radio. One is 30. I'm looking on him. There's 2 now. There's 2 here. There's 2 that dropped out. 2. One in front of us 3. He's still front of us 3.
Flag.
He's still. He's one out. Their radio. Freeing. Man, I'm looking flag.
He left from pit.
Alright, I'm going outside.
Our Charlie.
Marcus, I'm with you outside.
I got him behind me, big. I got it. He's going right.
Alright, I'm coming.
Go steer now, Chelsea. Let me go steer. I got a bid. Everyone take off. Chasing me right now, free. Free still chasing me and steering. Free gets steer.
I'm coming.
I got him, my daughter. He's dead. Don't worry about him. Oh, that's 2 dead again. They're fine. They're out shot. Go in there. Get behind their cuts.
Whoa.
He's one shot, Nick.
I got him.
On our flag right now.
On the background. On the background. He's going outside.
One dead.
Nice job, Marcus.
We got weapons this minute, guys. Rockets snipe this minute.
Look in the street right now. There's a kid there. The street freeze. They're ready to absolutely.
Look their vent.
Kill
the guy their vent. Watch their vent, Nick.
I know. I can't get. I'm looking now.
30 seconds for rockets and snipes.
Watch out their back ramp, okay? And no on their jetpack. Their jetpack right now, okay? He's charging. Snipe 2, they're cut. 20 seconds for rockets.
20 seconds for rockets, guys. 20 seconds for rockets. Make sure we get these rockets.
He's their back ramp. Their back ramp.
Good shit, good shit.
That's 2 dead again.
Running window.
They're serious.
I got shots. He's half shield.
Rockets in 10 seconds, guys. Rockets in 10 seconds.
This isn't a season.
Good shit, man. Good shit. Rockets, guys. We'll get outside for rockets.
Our cuts right now.
No, their back ramp.
He's going our flag, one shot. I'm
going catwalk, right?
Good shit, man. Good shit.
They're street now.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Our window.
I'm going their back room, man. I'm at the flag. Our window. Yeah, I'll pull in a second. They're lifting the vent, Nick. I got 2 shots. I'm running a jet.
I got him. I killed the king.
Our flag sniping, free. Flag sniping. He's weak.
What's his three?
Our drop down, man.
Flag running jetpack.
Back room to your left, man. I'm killing you. There's 2 here. There's 2 there. On our seat.
He's our flag too.
Let's just drill it. Nice. 3 dead. You'll get the reach in.
Ridiculous flag stuff right there. Just when it looks like Swagger Like Us is going to be able to make a return or a comeback, they get shut down, and Cloud10 is running the flag through the jetpack.
Yeah, incredible play right there. But that's kind of the name of the game here in Countdown CTF. Players from the opposing team are going to be flying into your base, trying to get an easy touch on the flag, and not allowing you to really get the cap.
And right now, Free just did an awesome job. He waited for his shields, and even though he's taken down by a grenade, they're actually not going to be able to get this flag. And Swagger Like Us is running the counter cap.
Yeah, almost the exact same situation we saw originally in the Swagger Like Us base. Swagger Like Us coming in clutch here. But it seems they've definitely found their stride in this game for the last 3 or 4 minutes. Definitely starting to take control, start slaying Cloud10.
Royal 2, definitely hats off to you, my friend. You pretty much put your team back in the game. But Soldier 187's been kind of quiet, so I'm looking for him. Right now, he's just running around the evade, trying to get a grasp. But if I'm him right now, I go straight for the flag.
Well, these guys definitely have their own type of strategy. We see almost, especially Countdown CTF, teams kind of like to do their own things. No 2 teams really run this map or game type the same way. And it seems that Swagger Like Us is more thought process is to try to control the map before running the flag.
And I don't know if that works, but right now we got the flag in the hands of Royal 2. Soldier 187's escorting him. He's going to pick up an easy kill. No, he runs out of ammo on Regicide, and that's going to be huge because he just threw the flag bottom stairs.
Yeah, great play by Regicide. We see that very often here in Countdown CTF. Teams, the guys on the other team flying through your base, grabbing the flag and just chucking it out, not allowing you to actually get that cap.
And now we have a role reversal right now. Cloud10 has the flag up in Swagger Like Us's vent, and he fumbles it on the catwalk. Free, you got to hold on to that flag, my friend. K tries to get the return, but Nick Thrust says absolutely no and punches him in the mouth with the flag. And they're just going to drop the flag off, and they need this return. This is what a stalemate we have going on right now.
And it's a pretty interesting stalemate. Usually you don't see the flags. Usually you see a stalemate being flags in opposite bases, not a flag in your own base and then your own flag up in your own vent. I mean, an interesting setup we're seeing here out of Cloud10.
And the thing that is smart about Cloud10, by having it in the vent, there's only 2 routes they can get them, and their teammates are getting there. So instead of risking running catwalk and getting shot by everyone and their mother, you just hide out in the vent.
Well, I mean, you're going to be kind of scared, especially if you start charging up to your own vent to get the flag return. eventually, you know, you're going to put yourself in a real bad situation to protect your own flag guy.
And that was a great play by Soldier 187. Grabbed the jetpack, aired up to his vent. He was able to take down Regicide, I believe, but then K was able to pick him, clean him up. This is just the most unbelievable stalemate. This stalemate's been going on for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but the clutch play here from 3. Right now, he picked up the rockets and they came up. I don't even know if SLU even went for them, and using those rockets was able to get the flag return.
Both flags are recovered. We're back to 3-2 with 10 minutes left. It is 3-2. Lead is in Cloud 10's hands. Yes, that is not a mistake. Swagger Like Us is losing right now.
But at the same time, this is the second match Cloud 10's going to have played today. They have somewhat of a warm-up game right now on SLU. And in the beginning of the game, it was kind of chaotic. Now we're kind of seeing SLU slow it down, able to really start to get their presence on the map.
And that's something that throughout the 2010 Halo 3 season, a lot of teams complained about. They said that sometimes it's more of an advantage to be in the loser's bracket because you get that first match out of the way and it's almost like a warm-up. Chris, how did you feel about that?
Well, back when we were on Carbon, I remember making giant runs through the loser's bracket as looks like SLU trying to tie it up here. Oh my God, Cloud 10.
Cloud 10, this is like the next Warriors. They just can't be beat. They always force the game. They get the most ridiculous flag caps. They have it in the window right now, but Swagger Like Us is going to be able to throw the flag bottom stairs. No one's in position. Free right now really needs to make a move. He goes up in his vent. He's going to be taken down. No one's in position. Why did they not escort the flag back?
I don't know. I didn't even have time to finish my point before Cloud 10 came flying in for this flag return.
The game's just too exciting. This is crazy.
Like we talked about Countdown CTF, one of the fastest moving games here we have for Halo Reach. This game has just been so epic so far.
3 down right now for Cloud 10. Swagger Like Us has 2 alive. Soldier 187 is going to be picking up the flag return. Chauncey's just going to grab this flag. This guy is constantly in the base and constantly being a thorn in the side of Swagger Like Us. But the real problem is not grabbing the flag. It's controlling it to the back of their base. They seem to let Swagger Like Us right in, but they are able to put in the 4th cap. With 3 minutes left in regulation, Cloud 10 is leading by 2 caps.
Yeah, and with the way Cloud 10's been returning their own flag and playing defense, I almost think 2 caps is a huge lead in this game.
Oh, it's absolutely astronomical. But right now, Arcanum. Chris, Arcanum, you played with him from the get-go, and you said, if you're not something in this game, I'll be very surprised. And he's got the rockets and the evade. What should he be doing right now?
Well, he knows that he's got to start getting the base. He's going to be the one that they're looking for to pick up a bunch of kills here, allowing them to be able to run the flag. So far, they've got it all the way out to the middle of the map. Unfortunately, it's on the garage side. This is not the side that most teams prefer to run the flag. Hopefully, he'll be able to use this evade and get some kills.
We have the sniper in the hands of K. We see Arcanum going with the sniper rocket. He gets him, takes him down almost halfway across the map. Evades, and what? Did he hit the flag?
I think the rocket hit the flag, but more amazingly, he stayed alive, even with the rocket blowing up right next to him. I don't think I've ever seen that before in Halo Reach.
Everything going in Cloud 10's favor. The Halo Guardians are against Swagger Like Us. If I'm then, I just give up, and there it is. Cloud 10 wins it, 5-2.
Listen, I called out a kid.
Taking a look at the stats here, we see pretty even right now. We got a +3 is the best from K on this Cloud 10 squad.
Well, Swagger Like Us definitely outslaying Cloud 10 right here, but Cloud 10's objective work was just almost too much for Swagger Like Us to handle.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. Swagger Like Us just couldn't get the flag back to their base. They did a great job at stopping it. I mean, we saw that stalemate for 3 or 4 minutes right at the 20-minute mark, but they just couldn't convert.
Yeah, Cloud 10 just coming up clutch time and time again, grabbing returns in Swagger Like Us's base. You know, sometimes slang's not all that matters. You need strong objective play to win.
And even though Swagger Like Us definitely controlled the power weapons in that series, or in that game 1, so I expect this team to win this next Team Slayer. And I think we're going to a commercial break. Pretty sure. So we'll be back in 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Pockets. NOS Energy Drink. The Sony Ericsson Xperia Play, and Stride Gum.
back right now. We have Swagger Like Us taking on Cloud10. Cloud10 jumping off to the early lead. They won that last game pretty handily with the 5-2 win. Chris, what was the keys there?
Well, the key has to be their strong objective play. Like we said, they didn't win the slaying battle. Swagger Like Us actually coming out top, I think +7 overall. But their objective work was just so impressive during that game. The teamwork they used. I'm excited to see how they react on Team Slayer.
But, you know, I'm expecting a big game out of Royal too, especially on TS Element. I think this is going to fit his playstyle perfectly. So let's load the map graphic and let's do it. Jumping on board with the guy who I didn't get to watch a lot of this last game, Kay. Chris, did you see any special way that he played there or no?
Well, Kay was actually one of the members coming up with a lot of the clutch stops, sprinting into the Swagger Like Us base, but not too much. Unfortunately, the screens right here are kind of far away for me to see. But I mean, he made it this far. He's got to be an impressive player.
Couldn't agree more. Chauncey starting off with a huge double kill, picks up a melee assassination. That is 3 kills. He has the grenade launcher right now, but he is going to be taken down. And it looks like Kay is in a position where he just needs to get out of that. Almost embarrasses Arcanum. Arcanum really needs to slow his shots down over there.
Well, most of these players throughout the weekend we've seen have just been spamming their DMRs. A few of these guys have been awesome with it. At the same time, some players, we can see them losing fights because of it. And Arcanum out DMRing 2 people in a row and picking up a crazy stick.
Swagger Like Us right now has an 8-kill lead over this Cloud10 squad. And it's partly because Soldier is using this grenade launcher very effectively, and he's pretty much the anchor for his team. I'm expecting him to just sit here and lay down shots, or sprint across the map and do the complete opposite.
I'm about to say, not the Soldier I know. The Soldier I remember playing against was always charging you. And in this game, it kind of works to his advantage. Everyone in this game loves to charge, run around. Very rarely will you see many people sit back and lay down shots.
7-kill difference right now. Swagger Like Us keeping the lead, make that 8. Swagger Like Us is just not looking back. They're doing a good job at baiting the middle and just letting the other team come to them.
Well, if the last game was any indication, SLU has some really impressive slaying power between Royal 2, Arcanum, and Soldier. Thrust, for the most part, seems to be working more objectively, especially in that last game, but I don't think we can count him out.
Royal 2 staying alive, but he's going to be cleaned up by Regicide. Soldier 187 moving up the top middle. They know this camo's popping, and it is the difference makers. But Soldier right now has the grenade launcher. Royal 2 is going to be on the flag laying down shots. I think they're in a perfect position to get this next camo when it pops.
Yeah, one of the most impressive things I've seen so far, especially when it comes to Element Team Slayer, is that it seems bottom middle is almost an area to control because it's so tough to finish kills when they start running away in that direction.
I think everyone just saw how Pistola did it, and they just followed his lead because he is the best player in this game. But Arcanum was able to burn the camo, and right now Royal 2 is going to back Kay down. Kay had the first shot, and he almost embarrasses him for it. 6-kill lead right now for Swagger Like Us. They haven't looked back after the beginning when they were leading 14-7.
But I gotta say, we've seen it time and time again, especially in Halo Reach. Teams coming back in the second half of the game. I don't understand why it's so hard to hold on to these leads, but momentum's got to be a huge factor.
That was going to be my next question, but, you know, it's whatever. You can just say you don't know why. 4-kill lead right now. Cloud10 making a comeback, and it's all because right now Free is the anchor for this team. He just finally left the base, and he's going to be taken down. It seems like if Free can just stay on the flag, he can lay down the support fire for his team and enable Chauncey to get top middle and just dominate.
Yeah, top middle, not the exact spot most people want to be. It gives you a good view around the map, but unfortunately it also allows everyone around the map to be able to shoot you as well. Add on to the fact that there's 8 entrances to top middle, you're never going to know where people are popping up around you.
7-kill lead. Swagger Like Us is just not looking back. Great grenade by Free to take down Royal 2. He's going to be getting shot by Thrust, but that doesn't matter. Regicide's trying to move top middle, and the thing about Regicide was he called an audible and actually switched to the needle rifle by accident, and now he had to find a DMR that was laying on the ground. Not the smartest play, especially because the DMR absolutely dominates the needle rifle in this game.
Yeah, for sure. All these top players, none of them actually play with the needle rifle. I'm not exactly sure, is it because of the DMR's basically dominance over the needle rifle, or whether or not they feel more comfortable with the DMR, haven't practiced as much with the needle rifle. But it's safe to say that most guys are going to prefer the DMR.
Cloud 10 really needs a desperate comeback right now, but Swagger Like Us is just laying down the pressure. Thrust picking up a huge double kill. Royal 2 has the camo. Soldier 187 laying down the shots, and Arcanum's just being the anchor. Look for Royal 2 right now. This is really all in his hands with 7 kills to go. Royal 2 is going to be able to pick up a double kill right now. I called it. Nope, his kill is stolen, and he's just going to be keep hunting. He is like a shark in water.
Great double team right there by Swagger Like Us. They have him trapped at one of the bases, coming in from 2 or 3 different directions and picking up some easy kills.
And the most unfortunate team they'd thrown at Royal 2, Thrust said, you know what, I took your kill, now I'm going to betray you. They have a 6-kill lead. They have 3 kills to go right now. Arcanum picking up a huge double kill. He's looking for his 3rd. Thrust has free pinned underneath the base. Huge kill. They need 1 kill, and this series is tied up. He's going to put down the shots on Regicide. Looks like he's charging the base, and there we have it. Arcanum cleans it up.
My bad, Nick. Sorry. You guys. Alright, bye, Marcus.
And just like that, Swagger Like Us right back in the series. It is tied 1-1. And Arcanum, your boy, dropping the +5.
Yeah, him and Soldier. We saw it in the game before. Swagger Like Us with that just killing power. They've got some fire, some great shots on that team, and it just showed in that Team Slayer game.
Definitely, that's a great bounce back. This team has the veteran leadership in Soldier 187, so you can't ever count them out. But we'll be back after a quick commercial break. 30 seconds, not 30 minutes. Series all tied up. Swagger Like Us, Cloud 10, 1-1, and the next game type is Bomb Zealot. Chris, who are you favoring here?
Well, both these teams are incredibly good, but for the teamwork we saw out of Cloud 10 in the beginning, especially in the beginning of the series in Countdown CTF, I think I'm going to favor them in the beginning of this game, but once Swagger Like Us kind of figures them out, I think they'll be able to start killing them and get them all 4 down.
Now, I got to think the opposite here. I think Swagger Like Us is just going to absolutely dominate this game type, especially with the sniper rifle in the hands of any 4 of those guys. I'm looking for Swagger Like Us to just control the power weapons and not look back.
Well, that happened in the first game. Cloud 10 came out on top. I guess we'll see what happens.
All right, well, let's jump right into it. Game number 3, Bomb Zealot.
Assault.
Maybe we just gotta move the bomb better.
Jumping on board with Royal 2, and it seems like this team does not care about before they even spawn shooting and trying to get that lucky kill off the back. Chris, is that surprising to you? I feel like that's an extremely important strat to be doing off the beginning.
Well, one team we saw earlier in this tournament, right off the beginning of Zealot games, were able to actually all shoot in the same exact spot and pick up an incredibly fast kill. I'm surprised more teams haven't been employing this strategy just to begin the game on a 3v4.
Right now, Swagger Like Us and Cloud 10 pretty much in a stalemate, but Swagger Like Us was able to take down Regicide and Chauncey, so they're going to be looking to move this bomb in. They got Royal 2 bringing it in. They have good control of the landing. Arcanum staying alive with the evadability. He has the sniper rifle. He's going to be locking down the landing. This is looking very promising for Swagger Like Us. You know how much I complain about people not controlling the landing.
Well, right here, Soldier 187 has just been controlling the Cloud 10 base with that grenade launcher. Getting a quick killing spree. Now he's on a 6-kill spree, and Arcanum controlling the landing with that sniper rifle. This is the exact perfect setup you want in Zealot Bomb.
And there we go. In just a minute and 10 seconds, Swagger Like Us is already on the board, absolutely dominating this game type. It seems like the power weapons are the deciding factor, and Soldier 187 is going to be the aggressive one, trying to I think he's going to try to pick up the other team's health pack just to kind of hinder their ability in case someone's weak, or he's just going to say screw it, and he's just hunting right now.
Yeah, and this is what he wants to do. He's just kind of going to be a distraction around the map, knowing that Cloud 10 is going to try to move that bomb in. Great play right there, just kind of stop him real quick, cause Cloud 10 a little bit of confusion, and try to control the map.
There is only 3 members alive for this Cloud 10 squad, and Regicide left the landing, and Swagger Like Us was able to come straight up there and stop the bomb arm. Soldier 187's in a great position. As long as he can win this battle against Chauncey, he'll have the sniper rifle, and he'll be able to kill this guy bombing very easily. Woo! Headshot. Give me that face. It's his.
Wait, wrong game type right here. Unfortunately, they're going to have to end the game. That bomb arm's planted in 5 seconds, not allowing Swagger Like Us to actually get that return. In the real game type, 15-second bomb arm time. So they'll be restarting this game, guys. Soldier 187, I don't think, died that game.
Did he
Looking
really?
at the stats, I think he might have died once.
Well, the stats are whatever the word is. The stats don't matter because that was the wrong game type. So for all I know, Soldier 187 was cheating. Well, I was so excited because that match was already awesome. But now we have the right game type. We'll be all right.
Well, I guess we get to see now both teams kind of know what each other's going to be doing off the beginning in this Zealot Bomb. Let's see if either one of these teams tries to change it up and try to get an advantage one way or the other.
Now that's something that's interesting because I personally don't know if I like changing the starting strat just to try to conquer the other team's strat.
Well, in Halo 3, I remember going to these lands, playing against a lot of other top teams. You get to see their beginning strat right off the beginning. So what you do at a LAN is you won't change it. But at a tournament, sometimes you might think to change it up because you know exactly what the other team's going to do off the beginning.
Soldier 187 definitely taking a different route. He went for the sniper with his teammates, but they have 2 down right now. Cloud 10's going to be moving the bomb to the landing, but Chauncey's not going to follow it because Free was taken down. They are not in a position. And Royal 2 is rocking the Tsquared combo, as I like to call it, grenade launcher sniper. I don't know if he does that anymore, but he used to be known as the biggest power weapon guy.
Well, it's a questionable move for me. I've seen it a lot all weekend long, players picking up both weapons on the map. But it seems to me that it's not the best thing to do. You almost always seem to lose it when you pick it up because the DMR is such just a convenient weapon used in almost every single instance. It's just better to be able to have it to whip out.
Couldn't agree more. Right now there is 3 down for this Cloud 10 squad. Great shots by Royal 2, but they are able to get the bomb out. That is a huge play. Royal 2 picking up another headshot. He is in the perfect position, and right now Cloud 10 is spawning under the base because of the influence of Swagger Like Us. It looks like they're going to be able to plant this bomb.
Yeah, right now the perfect setup like we talked about. You have Soldier on the bomb, making sure none of the guys can get the disarm. And Royal 2 controlling the oh-so-important landing. Perfect arm.
K was able to sneak up behind him from the Cloud 10 squad, pick up the sniper, and there's only the last member alive right now for Swagger Like Us is Arcanum, but then we have Thrust, Royal 2, and Soldier all spawning at the same time. Very convenient. It looks like the Cloud 10 squad is not in a position of staying on board with Arcanum, using the evade very perfectly. Cleans up the kill, and him and Thrust are going to be pushing gold. It looks like they're going to get control of this map. What a ridiculous evade, and he picks up the sniper.
Oh my god, if he had hit that, it would have been ridiculous.
I couldn't handle it. I could not handle that right now. It's way too early for something like that.
Arcanum really playing exceptionally well. This is a guy who I definitely had my eye on right from the beginning of Halo Reach. In my mind, he was a very good Halo 3 player, never necessarily got the opportunity for a top team. Now showing why he's a great player on the main stage.
Cloud 10's just getting caught spawning under the base. The influence of Swagger Like Us is forcing them under, and they cannot do anything about it, but they are able to stop the bomb arm. Huge play by Regicide. Chauncey's going to stick the sniper. They're going to be able to stop this bomb arm. Incredible defensive play by the Cloud 10 squad, and Swagger Like Us is forced to retreat and fight for gold control once again.
Royal 2 has been the most impressive player, I believe, on Swagger Like Us so far throughout this series. I'm looking at all their screens, but I keep ending up on his screen as he pulls off some of the craziest plays yet I've seen this tournament.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about the crazy grenade launcher kills, people banking it off of walls that I haven't thought about yet. Royal 2 doing the exact same type of stuff, but at the same time using the sniper rifle so effectively. Just impressive so far.
Extremely impressive right now. Swagger Like Us is fighting for every inch of this map, but they just can't get the bomb on. When you look at the stats or just the map positioning, you would expect Swagger Like Us to absolutely be dominating, but they're only up 1-0. Cloud 10 hasn't got past the 50 mark, which is gold or grenade launcher, in more than 4 minutes.
Yeah, right here, some evading going on by Soldier, just completely distracting in their base. And it's got to be Swagger Like Us' ability to one-on-one win these DMR fights right now. We're seeing great teamwork, but at the same time, some incredible individual play from SLU.
Couldn't agree more, but I want to hear what's going on with this Cloud 10 squad. There's only been 4 minutes of play in this game type, and they're down 1-0, but it looks like they're going to rally back. I want to hear the communication from this amateur team and see what's going on. So with that said, let's crank up the Astros.
Ring one, lift it out. They still ring one shot. I got it. I'm lifting it out. Do that. I'm the bridge. He's on the hold. Too far down right now. I'm the pistol. I'm the jump up. One top rope. I'm dead. I have shots. Both people are landing. Last one. And I got one. I jump up. Watch out. I got him. This one gets full. I'm not jumping. Can you get him? No, I'm landing. Where are they going? Don't need. Fuck, top roll. Landing. Nice shot. Ring two shot.
Bomb reset.
They're gonna come back for me. Guys, baby, dude. I'm looking around. We're landing. Hand shield are landing on top. Dude, don't flank, dude. Come on, where are you? Two are landing, one shot. Yeah, blue landing. One shot, blue light. Bottom. Two shot. I'm lifting bomb now. They're flying.
Well, take.
Two in the basement. Nice. Someone bring that. Light. Yes, I got bomb.
Well,
Someone's still landing. One there. Yeah, hose. He's on hose. I got this one there. He got me. On the pistol. Again, the pistol. Do that.
Last one. All dead. Let's go.
Take.
Four down.
I'll tell you one spawn.
Where they spawn?
Two spawns.
Bottom red, soldier. He's going hollow. Two guys at red hollows. Shoot right now. Left side. We got that. Good shit. Two going that bridge. Nice. Another one. I have shots. On Jig Move, look up. He's a top go. I need help with soldier. He got me. One shot. Don't run there. He has sniper. Nice. That's 2 dead. 2 on 2. One shot. One shot. Nice shit. He's one shot. He's gonna catch. He's dead.
Oh, they're ramp. He's on top of the ramp.
well,
Two dead. There you guys. Got a slate right now.
No reloading. He was lines off. Let's run through the ground. We got go. Lift it out, red. Let's head shield. Our kid is head shield for that. Head shield for that. Let's try to fuck that. He's bringing the bomb. Yeah, we gotta go on flag. Let's get ready. He's gonna hit the flag. He's head shield. Like, they're only one down. They have numbers.
And after 8 minutes of play, Swagger Like Us keeping the lead to 2-1. Cloud 10 showed a little bit of life, but it's just Swagger Like Us just absolutely dominating the Cloud 10 base.
Yeah, right now you know that there's going to be a huge slaying differential in this game. Cloud 10, like you said, definitely showing life. but Swagger Like Us completely dominating the base and getting these 2 easy arms here.
Yeah, here we go. This Cloud 10 squad has 7 seconds to disarm this farm, and they went for an ultimate route all the way at the other team's landing, but I don't think they're going to be able to get it in time. And the route costs them. Swagger Like Us improving the lead to 2-1, and Arcanum going absolutely huge, plus 11.
Yeah, Arcanum and Royal 2, the 2 biggest and most positive members of Swagger Like Us in Dallas again, using their killing or slaying power and just leading their team to victory here in Zealot Bomb.
Impressive game. They had the lead and they never looked back. We'll be back with game number 4 after a 30-second break. Game number 4, capture the flag on Zealot. Swagger Like Us leading the series 2-1. Will Cloud 10 bounce back? If history repeats itself and Columbus is absolutely insane like I think it is, this is going to game 5.
Yeah, but they just played Bomb on Zealot, and we saw some domination from Swagger Like Us. We're going right back into the same map, different game type granted, but the same type of map and the same type of thought process going through. I think it's possible for SLU to come out crushing here.
I have to agree with you. And Royal 2, my Twitter's been blown up saying Royal 2 is the next rising star. They said it's the power of his hair, something along those lines. I think it's the fro. I used to have a fro, so it all makes sense.
I was about to say, it looks like you, the curly afro, Royal 2 rocking the old school Gandhi haircut right now. But yeah, the kid has been so sick so far this tournament.
Cloud 10 showing some life, but the Swagger Like Us team already has the flag all the way at gold. Regicide's the only one in position to really stop it. Free is at the Swagger Like Us base. He's going to get a kill, and Swagger Like Us is completely caught off guard, and it looks like they'll be able to get the flag return and pull the flag. Absolutely huge play by Free. K has the sniper top gold, no-scoping everyone, picks up a huge double kill. Swagger Like Us is completely out of position.
And the perfect counter cap right here. And I want to question the play right there from Arcanum. He was running the flag. It was easy way in, but he started taking it slow, almost scared of the last guy on Cloud 10. In this game, it feels as if you need to get that flag in as fast as possible, especially when the other team's all down.
Couldn't agree more, but Swagger Like Us on the instant counter cap right now. We've already had 3 flags pulled, and it's only been 1:30, but Arcanum, whatever it is, I'm calling him Arc.
Eventually you'll get it right, Scott.
I'm calling him Arc. He is running the flag at the landing right now, and Cloud 10 is just sitting on the bottom. Chauncey was able to port up gold. It looks like he's the only one who's going to be able to stop this flag, and Swagger Like Us is on the board 1-1 in 1:30 of play.
Yeah, and as you see, Cloud 10 now going for their own counter cap here. These games have been crazy. These 2 teams in CTF has been absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I guess what's next is another stalemate, and Cloud 10 is already on the board again. 2 minutes, 3 flag caps, 4 flags pulled. Regicide with a huge beatdown. Oh my God, I can't handle this right now.
Exactly, I wasn't going to say anything. On top of the fact that Swagger Like Us actually was going for their own counter cap there, got the flag to bottom middle. Luckily for us, there wasn't a flag cap within the first 10 seconds again.
All right, well, here we go. Soldier 187 is going to be running the flag. There is 2 members from the Cloud 10 squad down. K is the only one in position. Regicide is taken down, but he has the grenade launcher. He puts it to use, stops the flag. Swagger Like Us did not escort this back. It looks like he has a chance if he can wait for Free to come and help him out, and he's going to be taken down by Thrust.
Yeah, it's a great play right there by this Cloud 10 squad, returning that flag. Free, the grenade launcher, oh my God, they're kind of ridiculous right now. But right now, Swagger Like Us kept the flag alive, managed to push them off, and they're going to be putting in their own flag cap here.
And in 3 minutes of play, we have 4 total flags capped, 5 pulled, and another flag. Cloud 10 is just throwing it bottom middle. It seems they get 2 or 3 down on the Swagger Like Us team, and they just throw it to ring 1. And Regicide almost, he does save the flag, and it's still ring 1. Thrust is not going for the return, and it returns by itself. Thrust, sometimes you got to make a move and get that flag return. You can't risk situations like that.
Well, in Thrust's case, he knew that the Cloud 10 guy did not actually get a touch on that flag and reset the count for it. Was able to kind of let it, he saw it start to blink, knew that it was returning within 5 seconds, and just kind of waited and hoped that the Cloud 10 team didn't get another charge. But what's amazing to me is a lot of these teams have started to decide it's not worth it to sit on the flag and get the return. A lot of the times, what it's more worth it is to go grab the other team's flag, because in our CTF games here in MLG, you're not allowed, you cannot cat your own flag unless it's back in your own team's base. So just throwing the other team's flag out is a huge strategy, and then letting your flag return on its own.
Chauncey with some acrobatics, jumping off of the wall and straight at Thrust. He's a flying kind of guy, but right now Swagger Like Us is controlling the gold, and it looks like Cloud 10's really being passive at this point.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's going to work out for him. This game has just been such a high-paced game. I think as soon as Cloud 10 stops being aggressive, Swagger Like Us might take advantage of it and start slaying.
Swagger Like Us is going to be running the flag. Ring 1, great play by Thrust. Regicide is sitting top gold. Him and Chauncey are the only ones in position. And it looks like, where'd the flag go, Chris? I missed it.
It's in red landing right now. They're not looking to return it. See the flag blinking right here on your screen from Chauncey. He knows that it was going to return. But Royal 2 coming up so clutch, getting a touch on the flag seconds before it was going to return.
No one's in the base, and there it is. It is 3-2. Swagger Like Us coming up absolutely huge. Thrust capping that flag. He ran it the entire way from ring 1 all the way to red landing. Hats off to you. And now we have Royal 2 pushing underneath the Cloud 10 base, as Soldier 187 is going to be putting the shots. Thrust picks up a double kill off the respawn, gets the flag return, and Royal 2 is going to be running the flag top gold. A complete change in momentum, and there is 2 down for this Cloud 10 squad.
I gotta say, I love the play out of Royal 2 objective-wise. He saw the players on the Cloud 10 team spawn, got shots in their back, saw that there was going to be 2 down right away, giving his team a 10 seconds on that flag run to be able to put that one in.
And here we go. The flag that Cloud 10 threw out before 3 died previously is able to be ran all the way back to their landing, and right now Swagger Like Us is unable to cap because their flag is away. And Regicide's going to be able to put a push on him, but no, it doesn't matter. Swagger Like Us is going to be up 4-2 after 6 minutes of play. It is 4-2. I don't know if Cloud 10 can bounce back.
Well, what we saw in the first game is kind of the opposite here. Swagger Like Us coming in huge for their flag returns. Cloud 10 just not getting that final kill that they need in order to win this.
Royal 2 running around top gold. Thrust has the sniper ripping some face. Actually, no, he picked up 2 assists. 3 assists. Thrust is absolutely just hitting people in the body, and Soldier 187 is going to be putting in the 5th and final flag cap. And there we have it, Swagger Like Us taking the series over Cloud 10 3-1. Hats off to Cloud 10, really showed some life, but at the end, Swagger Like Us just dominated the power weapons, and Cloud 10 could not handle it.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like Swagger Like Us had Cloud 10's number in the Zealot map, starting with Zealot Bomb and getting an advantage there, and just carrying the momentum all the way through the CTF game.
Couldn't agree more, Chris. Well, that's all from me and Shockwave up in the booth. At 1 o'clock, we have Status Quo taking on Cyber.
Well, the Cyber kids, they actually just finished their match against Triggers Down, sweeping Triggers Down. These kids are the real deal. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It should be a good match.
Triggers Down is not having the best tournament. I'm going to go ahead and call them out. What's going on, guys? Your Triggers Down.
Yeah.
Step your game up. And that's all for me and Chris. We'll see you later today.
The Major League Gaming Pro Circuit is brought to you by Hot Pockets, NOS Energy Drink, the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play, and Stride Gum.